Hi, how are you? You know, this is all about romance. Did you ever just really think that romance is just flowers and candlelight and things that make the heartbeat flutter and connect? It's the things, sometimes the big things that make someone feel so excited about being valued and loved. Well, tonight we are going to explore a few things that are so powerful when it comes to romance. And then what I'm going to talk about it in the rest of the month, guys, because I think you all are missing a lot there. So whether you've been together with someone for 10 days or 10 years, we're going to talk about ways to keep your spark alive throughout this month and why, if you keep that spark alive, it's no accident. It is intentional and it's all based on what you do. So welcome, guys. You will love Dr. Pamela Smith. Thank you for joining me as we do another talk about love and romance and how to find love, how to keep love, how to just enhance love today, giving you all kinds of information on that. So thank you for joining me and following me. Make sure you continue to send me those hearts. How you go? Heart. The hearts and the likes, and I love the comments. I got a few based on us talking about romance, so I'll probably pop out a few of those questions that you all sent in my email and my messenger. So thank you for joining me on all social media. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. Now, what I wanted to do was give you the definition because I know a lot of you understand it. So you know how I do it. I'm going to start with the definition and then I'll go into what are some of these things that I was going to talk to you about. Okay. So, hey, Black. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, hey, Barbell. Hey, Clyde. How you guys doing? Hey, Jackie. And Marquita and Paris and Jennifer Ramos. Guys, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you watching me tonight as I give you some ideas on romance, how you help it, how you enhance it, how you get excited about it. Now, again, this doesn't matter if you are in a relationship or not. This has nothing to do with, you could be single and get these ideas and meet your mate. And now you know some of the things to do. That's what I'm going to give you all this month. So it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or single, guys. So don't get it all caught up because this is about you being ready, right? All right. Now remember what I say. This is what? It is enhance your romance. So remember, August is, can you guys see it on my shirt? Remember I told you I have the shirts. So it's all about enhancing your romance. Okay, so I just wanted to first, I'm going to define romance in the way that you can understand what romance is. And then I'll go on and give you some things that we do to be romantic, right? And then I'm going to tell you what we're going to be talking about. Some of the things, I got so many. I don't know if we're going to make it all into the month, but I'm going to give you some of the ideas that I wrote down that I want to talk about in this month. And if you all find anything better than what I'm going to come up with and you want me to talk about, let me know. Because I get some of these from you and some of the things I feel that you need to have information on. How about that? Okay. Now, so let's talk about what is romance, right? Now, I'm not saying you don't know it, guys, so don't get caught up. Doesn't mean you don't know what romance is. This is just going to help you with extra information, okay? So, being that it's romance month in August, I'm just giving you what is romance, right? So, romance is an expression of love and affection and a deep emotion that you have for someone, okay? Through the ways you do things, your gestures, your words, your action, your affection. You understand? Romance make the partner feel desired, loved, cherished, exciting, and special. I can go on with those exciting words, right? And it goes beyond attraction. It's not only that you're attracted to the person, but you want to nourish the relationship and you want it to be an emotional, exciting, intimate, way that you show the value in a relationship. Got it? That's romance. Okay. Now, romance is how you do it as well. It's not just the ways, it's about how you engage, it's how you enhance it, it's how you entertain, it's how you keep it exciting. Okay? That is what you're going to do within romance. Now, what are some of the ways that you keep the romance excited? There's ways that you have to do it to keep it excited, right? It could be messages that you give or gestures that you give through a love note or messages. It could be the surprise dates that you come up with and you want to get with your mate. It could be the quality time you give someone. Because remember, guys, I talk about that love and being in a relationship is all about giving somebody some time, okay? It could be your thoughtful gifts that you do. It could be your verbal affirmations that you do. It could be your touch and the affection that you give someone. It could be in a shared experience that you do for someone. It could be the acts and service of what you do for someone. You see where I'm going? Romance is not just one thing about just a date and handing me some flowers and going to dinner. It involves a whole lot of different things. That's why we talk about ways to romance. It involves a lot of ways to enjoy someone, but it's based on your action. It's your action of how you're romancing someone. Now, if you been following me, I had talked about bromance. Now, some bromance, people say bromance, the definition of bromance, they want to say it's based on the same sex. And that's not what bromance is. And I think people are saying it because the word you're saying bromance. But the reason it was created that way was it's just a non-sexual relationship that you have with someone. You care for them, but it's built on my single people that we will go out with, we'll go on dates with, we'll go to, we'll do travels and outings, but we're not necessarily romantically involved. Got me? We're more bromance. We enjoy each other's company, we enjoy getting together, and that's it. Got it? Okay? So that's a non-sexual relationship. I'll talk about that another time. We'll do your non-sexual relationship, which you know happens anyway if you're not involved with the person. That's just it, right? All right. So now, based on those things that I gave you, the gifts and your personal gestures, your actions, your notes, your messages, your texting, your act of service, all those things, they are different things that you do, okay? If you don't understand, I'll explain real quick what each one of them do, all right? So personal gestures are the way that you show by paying attention to someone, okay? You're just paying attention to someone that you care about and you listen to their likes, you pay attention to their dislikes, and so you don't engage in their dislikes, you understand? So you give them personalized gestures based on what you like, okay? Surprise dates, that's something you put together. It's thought out. You do it unexpectedly. You come up with a routine. You just create an exciting outing together, okay? That is a surprise date. Other ways is when you give love notes in your messages, right? You are writing. Most of you don't do that. Get back to it. You are writing and you're expressing how you really truly feel about someone and desire. Now, back in my time, we were writing. Y'all want to text now. Okay. It's just an easier way to do it. I get it. If you got to text a person. Do you? Okay. Then you have your acts of service. Acts of service is when you're doing something to help someone and you're caring and you're helping them with their, you're just helping them without them asking you. Like for instance, if you go fill your lady's gas tank up and she didn't ask, you just go and do it. You know, you're doing things without the expectation. It's just something that you decide to do. Okay, so those are acts of service. I can go on about those. Yes. Hey, Miss Brandy. Hey, Miss Brandy. Thank you. Yeah, now quality time. You know, I talk about this all the time. Quality time is not just giving somebody time, it's about being fully present. Do you understand? See, sometimes men, I ain't trying to get on my men, but y'all just roll with me on this. Sometimes men give you time, but they act like it's hell on wheels to get a few hours. You understand? And it don't take that much time. But when you give me those few hours, why can't you be fully present? Why we at the movie and you sleep? That's not fully present. Work with me here. I get it. You're tired. But why you sleep? What do we go to the movies for? We could watch this shit at home. You understand? Fully present with undistracted events. Your cell phone, people calling, anything like that. You're giving that person their undivided attention. That's called quality time. And that's romantic. That's a lot of y'all men don't get that. That's romantic to know that your mate who always on the phone, getting phone calls, and then you finally decide for 2 hours you do not touch your phone. Hello? You won't get taken care of that night. And it's so simple. If you all can just give up a few hours of your time, you'll be surprised how you'll get people to do some things for you. I'm just giving you some notes there. Y'all might want to be writing this down. Because I'm trying to help you out, man. Hello? I just gave you a big tip. The other one is your thoughtful gifts. Sometimes it's easier to give somebody something and not, so you don't have to do something else. But it's even more wonderful when it's a gift unexpectedly. When you give somebody something without a meeting that it was based on a special day. You just did it because you wanted to show how personally you're connected to them and how you appreciate them. You know, that's wonderful. Your touch and affection that you give someone. Have you ever been in a situation where someone you love when they touch you and how they touch you? Try it. Just try it sometime when you're with your mate and just, stand there and stroke their neck sometime and rub on their leg. Just do things that feel so exciting, holding hands sometime. I know most people don't like to do that, but do that sometime and hold hands. Do some physical closeness than you normally do. And do it unexpectedly. You got me? Don't hug the mate when you're just being affectionate just because. You got me? Just change up and do that. Verbal affirmations. You ever compliment someone that you normally don't compliment? That is a romantic gesture in itself, because you're saying something to lift that person's heart, because it's almost like encouragement. You're saying something that makes them feel good. You got me? So sometimes find some verbal affirmation. Shared experiences. If you're in a relationship with someone that you've been with for over some time, sit down and take the time and share experiences that you all did together, and create new experiences. You got me? That's romantic. Like most people, and I'm gonna be honest, and I know I'm right. I know my men gonna shoot me, but but this is y'all. Man, y'all won't take the time to even go to the park. I'm trying to figure out why no one do these things that we were doing years ago. I'm like, what is going on? Why we can't just walk to the, if you just said, baby, let's get up and go down to the park, or go to, because in every city there is a, what do you call it? what do you call it, guys? A preserve. So in every little city, there's a preserve where you get to go, where there's a waterfall and there's a walk through the preserve. They're in every city. And why wouldn't you take a Sunday to go walk through the preserve? I mean, that's romantic. You don't even have to spend any money. I'm about to take care of you when we get home. But it's not just on the man, guys. It's not always the men's responsibility. I'm just giving men more of ideas because women are always coming with the ideas of romantic ways. And I'm just giving men some ideas to help them. That's all I'm doing, guys. So don't shoot the messenger. I'm trying to help you out. Don't be getting mad at me now. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm giving you some ideas that you can do for free. Hello? Y'all, men, y'all not writing this down. Y'all have no idea how many ideas I just gave you for that is no money spent. Y'all don't hear me though. I'm trying to help you out now. And the main thing is listening. Sometimes listen to what your mate is saying, be a man or woman. Listen to what they have to say. Be excited about their day. Be excited about their conversation. Ask them what's going on. How can I help you? What do you need? That is romantic. Really little simple things that cost you. Most of the ideas I just gave you was free. And women would love you more and men would love you more if you did these exciting things. So those are just some of the ways that you can be romantic, okay? Now, hey, Trey, what you need me? You do. Teach you. Thank you. I hope I'm giving you some free information. How you doing? Hey, Mr. Jason, how you doing? So, okay, so here we go, guys. What I wanted to talk about, now I just gave you guys some good ideas of the ways and how I'm going to talk about romance this month. And so I'm going to tell you about a few of the things I'm going to talk about the rest of the month. I'm going to try to squeeze them in. We might roll over into September. So I'm going to talk about, now these are a lot of things that I wrote down, that I got my little notes on, that I'm going to talk to you guys about. And so I'm going to give you the few things that we're going to try to put in, that I'm going to tell you that I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to look down and flip so I can tell you the conversations that I'm going to help you with and give you some ideas, okay? Now, remember I said I'm going to have my membership. I'm almost done. And the topics I'm going to tell you about now will be more in detail under the membership because you'll get to really get some detailed information of what to really do. I give you really some real good solutions. Right now, I give you ideas and solutions now, but I'm gonna give you more detailed solutions, okay? So we're gonna talk about how to enhance sex in the bedroom. I'm not saying you don't know what to do in the bedroom. I'm just going to give you some other ways to enhance in the bedroom, okay? I'm giving you things that most people are not gonna talk about. Most people are not going to talk about this unless they charge you thousands of dollars. I'm going to give this stuff for you for free. And then in my membership, I'm going to give you more detail because I want you to enjoy and be happy in your relationship. That's what a love doctor is about, okay? So we're going to do that. I'm going to tell you about the best sex position. Hello, watch this. I'm going to tell you about the best sex position. And I'm telling you, anybody told you about this? The best sex position, and it's going to help you have an orgasm. I got you. This is the kind of stuff I help my ladies with, but I'm going to help my men too, okay? And I'm going to give you these sex positions that you have not thought about. I promise you, you haven't thought about it. I'm going to teach you how to get sex. I'm not going to tell you that one. what my I can't tell you what the rest of that was gonna be. That's for my top clients. I can't tell you about that one. Oop, let me put that over to the side. I'm gonna tell you what you must add to have a great sex. I'm trying not to go there with that word, guys, but I'm going to give you some things you must have and add that would make any relationship exciting. But this one is kind of on the sex. So I think I probably have to get the sex detail in the membership. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to give you guys that live. What you say? Hey, Trey said teach it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to tell you that. But I'm gonna give you some information, I promise you. Okay, the other one is I'm gonna show you how to make somebody feel good without having sex. Hello? Y'all think I'm kidding? I'm serious. I'm gonna show you the technique that you can do that you can have a relationship with someone and don't have to have sex. Okay? I got you. You'll see. We're gonna talk about the sex topics you and your partners must discuss. Okay, so you remember I always talk about this. We've already talked about sexual conversations. I talked about all kind of things that you must have, guys. You've got to talk about certain sex topics when you get a relationship, or even when you're married and it kind of goes down the hill. You've got to have these type of conversations. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to give you some information how. I'm going to give it to you, but this is a tight one. This one is how foreplay. I'm going to teach you how to do foreplay. But the foreplay is going to be exciting before the actual love making. I already got this written now. Y'all think I'm playing? I got a lot of notes. So I've been writing a lot of stuff. I got you though. So I got some stuff that's gonna help you. Okay. I'm gonna teach you how to stop chasing sex and how you gonna get it anyway. You don't have to chase it. I'll teach you how to get it. You be sitting at home, they knocking down your door trying to get it. I got you. I already told you I was gonna give you the ideas for the sex, right? Did I tell you that? Because I think I already told you guys that. I'm gonna give you some. Did I say I was gonna give you some ideas for that? Yep. I'm gonna teach you some of the pitfalls now within this, so that even though I'm giving you ideas of how to enhance in the bedroom, how to enhance with the inmate you have, I'm going to tell you what the pitfall is and why you're having those issues, okay? And how to avoid it. So I got you on that. I'm going to make sure you get that information. Yes. Hey, Tony. I'm going to make sure you get that information. So, hey, Freddie Miller, how you doing? Okay, so I'm going to make sure you guys get the information. The other thing is, now this is actually in my membership class. I teach women the best ways to provide techniques to their mate. So I'm not going to be able to do it on one of my talks because those things are a little different. And then I also teach about the G.O.A.T. And I can't teach that on my lives. I have to do that on my membership, okay? This is why I'm creating the membership, because the membership has things you can't do on a live, okay? I'm just being honest. It's the things that I know that will help most relationships be successful. You're not gonna get. Most people are not gonna give you this. And I'm going to give you this because I know it will help relationships. How about that? I don't know if I want to say this. That might have to be in the class. I'm going to tell you the benefits of an orgasm. And I'm not saying that you don't know. Now, understand, the things that I tell you doesn't mean you don't know. Okay? So let's get that correct. It doesn't mean you don't know how to do something. I'm just giving you other ways or better ideas that you probably didn't think about, or you were in the process of it and kind of took a step back. But understanding that some of these things really is what make your relationship exciting. You got me? So I'm going to give you the benefits of why having an orgasm matter. And I know some of you know, and I'm not saying you don't know. Again, I'm going to give you those benefits. Okay? And I think to go more in detail, of course, it's going to be not on my, everything's not going to be on the live. Okay? This is why I had to create the membership. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to get your mate in the mood when they're not in the mood. And I know some of you will say, well, I know how to do that. It's not what you think I'm talking about. So I want you to understand the things that I give you is not really what you think I'm thinking about. It's something different. It's different. Because here's the thing I want you guys to understand. Relationships, a lot of times, however they're going to be, if they're great or not, has a lot to do with you. Okay? Once you learn how to understand yourself differently than the way you were, you'll see how your relationship change and how things enhance and how you get what you always wanted, how you're seeking the things that you desire. Because we're thinking one way, because you're always giving one way. You understand? I'm giving you things that you opposite of what you think I'm about to say. Okay? So it's going to help you in your relationship. It's going to help you really truly understand self. I wish I had a me in my 20s. Baby, I'd have been, let me stop. But if I had a me in my 20s, I'd have took every note she said. I probably would have had them all wrapped around my finger. Let me stop. But that's all right. A sister doing it in her older age. And this is the information I'm giving you. And I want you to understand, this is tested and tried. Okay. Anything I tell you about, I done tested them all. They work. Okay. So I have many more. I could go on and on about, how to help you through Romance Month, how to have great romance and in your relationship, how to be ready if you're not in a relationship, right? Hey, Muscle March. Is that Muscle March Fitness? How you doing? Yeah, I'm going to keep you excited. I need a what? It's messing up again? I don't know why my Wi-Fi messes up like that. When I'm on my YouTube, it really goes crazy. I have no idea why. If I can fix the Wi-Fi, I get it. Don't talk about me, but my Wi-Fi be acting up in my location. I'm gonna have to find another location to go live with you guys at night. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to go live at night because it's messing me up. So sorry about that. Hey, cool guy. Yes, I am. Why you say that? Okay, guys, I'm going to start answering your questions. So, I hope what I'm giving you when it comes to romance is going to really help you understand how to really, really have exciting relationship. We're going to really go through it this month of August. Part's going to probably, like I said, roll over into September. But, baby, I'll have you ready. I'm going to have you ready. The Love Doctor will have you ready. Okay, so just stay tuned and stay apart. Continue to follow, and I appreciate your being engaged. I really love my questions and stuff that I get and help you with. You know, on Saturday I do Q&A, so just, make sure any questions you want me to answer or anything, make sure you come back and, or send it to me, email it, okay? So I'm going to do a few little questions that I saw real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. So I'm going to answer a few questions. I'm not on one social media. I'm sorry, YouTube, that is messing up. I don't know why my signal over there keeps messing up. I have no idea what's going on. And I think it happens on my Facebook too. But I'm talking on a bunch of streams, okay? So I'm gonna find another location to talk somewhere. I'm gonna find somewhere else to go talk. So we won't have this problem again, Mr. Muscle Marsh. What's that? Is that Muscle March? I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna find somewhere else to go. Okay. So I'm gonna answer these couple of questions and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Hey, what's that? Focus Man, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Okay, so okay. Here's one of the questions. Do you believe romance fades naturally over time? Okay. Do you believe romance fades naturally over time, or is it just a choice to keep it alive? Okay, so let me answer. See, romance only fades when you stop making it a priority. Okay? You have to continue to be engaged in your relationship. Now, if you stop being engaged, something's changed. And that means you're not making it a priority. And that's when some people go out and cheat. That's when some, people go out and find someone else to fulfill their lack. Okay? You've got to make it a priority. Relationships, you have to keep the passion. I talk about this all the time. And I talked about I'm gonna give y'all the top 6 things that has to be in a relationship. I'm gonna give you this so you'll have and you pay attention to the mates that you bring into your life. You have to keep passion in you. One of them is passion. You have to keep the passion for someone in your relationship. If you, the other ones is it a choice to keep it alive? Yes. See, when I tell you I'm helping you with something and giving you information about that's different than what you normally get, most of the time, relationships and the changes within relationships are the basis of you. It's not the other person. And see, a lot of time when you guys have issues within your relationship, you say it's the other person's fault. No, you are what brought about the change. And I want you to really think and go back and think about what was wrong with the past relationship. Now, I'm not saying, I give you an example. So let's say the person that you dated had some past trauma or that was insecure or had issues. The point I'm saying is you realize that. So why did you stay? You see where I'm going? You are in control of the choice that you decide to continue on. So if you continue within a relationship with someone that you knowingly know has a mental problem, right? Then you continue into a relationship that's going to be what? Toxic. You see where I'm going? So it's everything that happened is your choice. It's your choice to create great relationship. It's your choice to meet a mate that makes you happy and give you peace. It's your choice. You have to pay attention to the people that you bring into your life. When it changes, you got to move on. When it doesn't make you happy and satisfy you, you have to move on. And I'm talking to my married people. So many people stay in married relationships but want to play. And you're not harming the person that you're cheating with. You're harming yourself, because everything about what you're doing is based on fear. You're staying in a marriage based on fear. And I know a lot of you are going to say yes, because you fear the change. You fear the starting over. You fear the having to possibly meet a mate or not meet a mate. So you stay in a bad relationship because of your fear. You got a lack of finances, so you stay. That's a fear. You see where I'm going? That's the kind of information I give you guys. The information that's going to help change what you see, the way you see things. You have to change the way you see it in a different way, because it's all based on you. So if your relationship change and it's no longer exciting and it's spark and it's not lovey-dovey, it is you. If that person is not making you feel excited, you got to change it. I'm not going to stay with somebody that doesn't make me feel good. You understand? You've got to change the situation. I'm not saying leave the mate. I'm saying change the situation, or change the atmosphere, or change what's happening. You have to make the change. You can't change them. You have to make the change. So do you stay or go? Or do you do what it takes to change? And this is why I give you the ideas to help you understand how to keep your relationship successful. That's what we're doing. I'm going to do one more question. See if this one will help you here. Hey, don't count me out. Never seen that before. Okay, don't count you out. Hi. I won't count you out. How you doing? Let's see. Have you ever felt someone was trying to romance you? But it just didn't work? Well, I mean, you always have certain partners that it doesn't match, right? And they're not your mate. And it doesn't really it's really like it doesn't match. You don't want to make it work. Don't make it work if it's not working. You got me? If it doesn't excite you or feel good, don't make it feel good because you like something about that person, or because they do this one thing. You're just wasting time. You got to remember, everything you do within relationships is about time. You're giving up time. You're giving somebody quality time. So you got to, that is very important. I talked about that. If you missed it, it's in one of my videos. Go back and check it out. It's about time. I'll do another talk on it. With so much we have to keep going over and over and over and talking. And guys, I know I look like a little sweat box, but I'm having a hot flash. Ooh, Lord, I'm trying to get through it. Ooh, but when a hot flash come on, ooh, Lord, and Jesus Louise. Oh, Lord, let me try to drink some water. I'm having a hot flash, guys. This hot flash ain't playing, so I'm gonna let you guys go. But I do have some more. We'll talk about other romance talk on Thursday, and I'll do some more Q&A. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll do some more Q&A on the questions that you guys. I always write down those. I'm not getting to. I write, and I'll say some more on Thursday, and then I'll do most of the Q&As on Saturday. Okay. All right, guys. So we will be back on Thursday. I'm gonna let you go because I'm having a super bad hot flash right now. Woo! It's been a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being a part. Remember, if you are a single individual and you are just dating, enjoy until you meet your mate. If you are looking for love, just be patient. It's around the corner. Your mate is there. If you already in a relationship, guys, you know what I say. You got to keep it about peace, joy, and happiness. This is what we do to have great relationships. It's got to be about peace, joy, and happiness. Okay, guys. So we'll be back on Thursday. I'll give you some more. Remember, we're going to be talking quite a bit. Hopefully, I will do my best to have the membership up, because that's the one where you guys going to get detailed information to help you really, truly go get instant help. The information I'm going to give you, you'll be able to turn your relationship around within 24 to 48 hours. That's just what I have would really help you. Okay. All right. So let's come back on Thursday, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me.